Hello, this is H.C. Bailey, and welcome back to Let's Play Radiant Historia! Since last time, I sold some excess equipment, so, well, I've got a lot of extra, I almost said gil, but, no, I've got a lot of extra gold this time around, so let's head on over to the Abyssia Forest. Nuts! I can't get the crystal out of that thing. Oh, well, I've got way too many of them. I think I've used, like, what, one or two so far? I'm saving them for the way end of the game because, well, the dungeons get a little longer there. Not obscenely long, but long enough to be worth using those things. But the game just gives you so many MP curative items that, well, I don't really worry about it that much. Wow, we're really clearing the clouds today. Rainbow Dash must be working overtime. Let's just go into this clearing of the forest so that way, or we could just go right into there. I love this area. For some reason, it kind of reminds me of Secret of Evermore. The first part. I have to play that game again. That was a good game back in the day. Well, yeah, it was already a desert. What, you never had desert before this ritual or something? Well, yeah, that's kind of the point. Nuts. Yeah, we kind of already knew this. But I suppose if you need it to sink in, sure, why not, Rainy? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? I mean, he was of royal blood. You'd figure if the entire world, or the fate of the world, depends on this one family, you'd figure they'd have lots and lots of kids. What do you mean by that? A pet rabbit? Or a human sacrifice? Yeah, I would imagine... Well, yeah, I would. What do you mean by that? They'll swallow your soul! Oh, really? How did they pull that one off? So, let me get this straight. We have a shaman who can send people to the afterlife, a ritual that has to be performed every 10 years, and it involves a human sacrifice. Reminds me of another game. There's your word of the day, viewers. Aberrant, or abhorrent, whatever. But you guys can all die if you really want to. Yeah, pretty much. Nuts. Sacrifices must be made. Human sacrifices. Well, yeah, they are human sacrifices. Okay, well then, you can just go home, Stock. We'll pick up the slack for you. Yeah, that would be a problem. Well, it's not. I didn't make the rules. Come to think of it, I don't have any rules. Well, isn't everything going to die eventually? You might as well just become a nihilist. I am using that word correctly, right? Trying to expand my vocabulary here. I'm working on it. Well, then we could just sit on our hands and do nothing. Oh, okay. And if you fail... What do you... Huh? Oh, yeah, I suppose so. Yeah, we've been talking here long enough. Let's move along. Yay! Jump up and down, huh? It's been a little while since you did that. Wiggle your hips while you're at it, too, huh? Cheer me up. Yeah, all this talk about human sacrifices is rather depressing. So, yeah, let's move along. Why are you staying behind there, Eruca? We're still going to try and save the world. No what? No what? You're not going to tell us, are you? No, they're not going to tell us. Okay, well, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to skip the random enemies because I'm going to, for now, because I'm going to make a second trip through here. We're going to make multiple trips through this area, so I'm going to take care of all the enemies off screen for now, and I'll show them later. Right now, I just want to make a quick trip, get a few things, leave, and then we'll come back. So, yeah, there's a whole bunch of enemies around here that I took care of. What does that even mean? I've played this game 5 times. This is my 5th time now, and I still have no idea what that means. It's not like a riddle or something where you have to figure something out in order to get through the area. I don't know. Got me on that one, dudes. Oh, well, there you go. I guess you guys do everything, huh? Nuts. He's a stalker! Oh, I suppose not. What, there's only one way to get out of here? There is only one way out. Well, 2, technically. Well, then, why did you bother in the first place? Yeah, that's true. I wouldn't worry about it. Yeah, remember that Mankind and Beastkind side quest we got earlier? Well, now we can finally move on with it, like a month or 2 later. Nuts. What, you were fishing? Isn't that water a little shallow? And green, for that matter. Sure, why not? I'll have a little bit of your food. Oh. Yeah, that's true. We can storm the castle later, but we gotta get this magic token, or something like that. Whatever they want us. I don't think I know what the beast mark is. I mean, is it like a coin, or a rat's tail, or I don't know. Okay, well, I'm just gonna skip past all these guys. The reason I'm gonna make 2 trips through here is partially because of various side quests and stuff. And they have really, really, really good rewards. And the upcoming area, the Hall of Ruins, is not a pushover. Not a walk in the park. I mean, it's not obscenely difficult, but still, it would be really helpful to make these preparations. Now here, gotta be a little careful. Yeah, we got traps everywhere. Just be careful. Just walk very slowly. We'll get past them all eventually. There we go. I think we got them all. What's the worst that could possibly happen here? Nuts. By the way, that Beast Charm, that boosts your attack power by 10. That's why I only bought so many of those Iron Charms earlier. What happened to him? You step on one too many traps? Nuts. Well, maybe we should deliver the letter to her. But anyway, we got that roll cut scroll there. That's for Marco. So that's a pretty nice ability. So we'll leave and teach it to him too, as long as we're going to be doing a bunch of side quests. Nuts! I turned off my vanish ability because I thought I got past them. Oh wow! A lot of these enemies weak to fire. Stock's Will-O-Wisp ability is fire elemental, so that's something to keep in mind. Those bees are weak to ice! Okay. Special delivery! Why does everyone always say that? It was just a doll, or the real body, yeah. Why deliver a letter? I think I'll bite my tongue on perverted joke this time around. Well, yeah, that's true. Never correct that mistake. ever. Why is the fire wiggling its hips? If a fire had hips. It looks like it's jiggling. Like there's something in the fire. Huh? Oh, she took off. You're on your own. You're your own troop now. Yeah, I don't want to have to deal with that emotional baggage. Or we could do a side quest. If only. Too bad there's not a save point around here. Well, not on this screen, or any screen that I'm going to be going to right now, so. Okay, well, let's get out of here and let's go do those side quests. The rewards are well worth it. Obscene. Like, about as good as, well, maybe not quite that good, but about as good as those ones we got from the 3 contracts side quests there. So, first things first, we got a couple new abilities to teach some characters, so let's go do that. Let's head on over to a new mission. Let's see, there it is. We got that the final ability for Marco there. I'm tired of staring at your ass. I suppose it could be worse. He could have a mullet. That would be terrible to look at. But anyway, this new ability, let's just skip past all this. The new ability to teach Marco, well, from the roll cut scroll. Oh, it actually makes sense that the swordsman is teaching Marco how to use his sword a little better. But anyway, for bringing the scroll to him, we learn Spin Slash. Basically, it hits an enemy 4 times with one ability. So it's about as good as Marco's going to get as far as boosting up the combo counter, whatever you call that thing. So if you have to use Marco, or you want to, that would be a good way to go. You boost up the combo bonus a lot, and you can, here's, if you want to see the side quest. But yeah, if you boost the combo bonus up a lot, it can really help out your damage output, like with a spell or something like that. I'll go into that more later. It's mostly useful for boss fights and things like that. So anyway, now let's teach the new ability to Ott there. There we go. Now that we have the 3 contracts node there, we can come back here at any time and teach our new abilities. We don't have to go through all that dialogue or anything like that. And for bringing that, start, scroll, whatever, we learned Volt Star Trap, which is basically like 2 electric traps, and each of them deal more damage. There's a lot of bosses that are weak to thunder, and that can be obscenely powerful. So, I mean, you can one-shot some bosses with those star traps. They are ridiculous. So, anyway, we want to head on back to Echoing Hills. Remember, what was his name? Tarkin was saying that he could, or if we talked to him earlier, he could hold up that mercenary. Well, let's go rescue him again. And you know what? I'll show you this battle. I want to show how powerful the Will-O-Wisp ability is. So, let's see, if I do... Yeah, if I do push and left assault, that ought to work. I hope. But yeah, in order for Will-O-Wisp to work, you have to have... Nuts! I'm out of MP. Okay, well, I guess I'll just have to do this the hard way. We'll use air assault then instead. Okay, I don't get to have fun today. Oh. But yeah, we'll just go the old-fashioned way and G-fire. Nuts. Launch them into the air. There we go. Yeah, that wasn't bad. Not worthy of a wild look at that damage. No, not that good. I've seen some really good damage. We'll deal damage in the thousands eventually, but not today. Now, you don't want to, if you want to see all the dialogue, you do not want to skip this scene here. I'll fast forward through some of the dialogue, but not too fast. It starts out similar, but if you've been to Scala and you've talked to him a little bit, then you can get a little extra dialogue here. Oh, well, I already did. Okay, here we go. How's it going? Ditto, huh? Yeah, remember we had the swordsman recruit side quest? Well, this is part of the mercenary recruit side quest. Too bad we won't be able to turn them in for a very long time, but well, we'll get to it eventually. Sure, sounds like a plan. So yeah, once you go back and talk to him, then Ditto will show up back at Scala there. So, yeah, it'll be well, not really irritating. I mean, we are going to have to go back to the waiting at Scala node and go through Italia Wasteland again, but like I said, the rewards are very much well worth it. I could have done all the side quests at once, but I figured, well, I'll spread them out a little bit for you guys, so we're not bogging down the plot too much. But anyway, we want to head back to the castle sewers. Maybe we can give the letter to Lise there and give her a change of heart. Why not? Oh, and you know what? I need to rest up at the inn, because I couldn't even cast Will-O-Wisp. Holy cow. I'll demonstrate it again later, but it is really, really good. Might want to be careful with your advice, Stack. Remember what happened the last time you gave relationship advice? I think you've done that twice now, and it didn't end well either way. Into the future? No. Well, why not? Huh? You mean my... Oh, you mean the letter. Nuts. That doesn't sound good at all. Doesn't sound romantic to me, but well, whatever works for you. No, she's not that young. She's ready to get married. But what relationship advice should we give to Lise? What's the worst that could possibly happen if we give her the wrong advice? Will the world still come to an end? Find out next time on Let's Play Radiant Historia. This is H.C. Bailey, signing off. Have a good day.